All right, chat. Season 5. Love is a battlefield. Do you think they did that intentionally with Battlefield? Are these guys geniuses? Okay, stop. I'm going to rip it once through, and then I'll go back and see if I notice something.
You sure you're making the right choice, bub?
Not a doubt, Mona Lee. I'm free to be myself. But somehow, she manages to keep me grounded. She's my whole world.
You know how troubled his past is, yet you still chose him.
Of course I did. River's always been there for me, no matter what.
Let's go,
Let's
bro.
just hope that stays true.
We got Rogue and Gambit, boys.
In the chaos to come.
Oh my God, isn't that X-Men 97? No, that's the old school outfit. That's like old school X-Men outfits too, bro. Okay, everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Everyone stop. Stop. Okay. Yo, this is elite, brother. Okay, these devs are in the lab right now, brother. Okay, listen. Listen, for one, I'm going to say one thing at the very front of this. Yo, I got 10 gifted. Yo, hey, Took, thank you for the 10 gifted on Kick, brother. I really appreciate that. Whips, it's working out, by the way. Yo, Took, I see your 10 gifted. I can see it now, and thank you again. Okay, listen. First thing I'm going to say, bro, okay? Gambit is one of the most underrated Marvel characters out there, all right? I feel like in X-Men... Oh, dude, I got food down here. Gosh dang it. I feel like in X-Men, a lot of people, they'll talk about Wolverine, they'll talk about Beast, maybe Nightcrawler. I feel, Cyclops. Not a lot of people talk about Gambit, okay? And in my opinion, Gambit is one of the dopest characters. Bro, this stream is trash. Dennis, literally get out of my stream, bro. Literally get out. Get out. Say goodnight. No one cares that you're going to bed at 11 a.m. and your sleep schedule is that messed up. No one cares, Dennis. Just go to bed. I'm not saying goodnight to you. No. Good night. No. I'm not saying it. It's 11 a.m. It's 11 a.m. This guy's ruining my entire react portion of this stream just spamming goodnight, dude. Say goodnight. Fine. Good morning. It is the morning. Why would I say good night to you? It's the morning. So good morning as you go to bed. All right, fine. Good night. Get out. All right. I want to sleep. I'm not going to bed till you say it. I said good night. Get out. Gracious, bro. What was I even talking about? This guy Dennis just got me so distracted, man. Oh, okay. Gambit, in my opinion, underappreciated Marvel character. I don't think enough people gas up Gambit. His whole character, growing up for me personally, he was one of my favorite Marvel superheroes in the comics. All right, I love Gambit for one. For two, Rogue is sick. Okay, and there's a lot. So there was a lot to unpack in this video. I'm going to say this. This is old school. This is like old school X-Men outfits, right? Yeah. I know 100% this is Rogue's OG X-Men outfit, which is sick, from the cartoons. And I think this is for Gambit as well. I think. But okay, two things one thing I do want to say, sidebar conversation here. There is a storyline in the comics where Gambit and Rogue get married? Because I didn't know that. I understand they're dropping these two together and they're a wedding and all that, right? I didn't know there was a storyline where they got married, to be honest. So I'm a little shocked about that. Yo, was Rogue just like kind of getting with everyone back in the day? Like, bro, because correct me if I'm wrong, didn't she also have a thing with Wolf? Am I tweaking? And then I think she had something with Cyclops too, right? Iceman too? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, was she everywhere? Like, with no way she was with Magneto, bro. Stop. Maybe I'm thinking Jean Grey for Cyclops. I'm thinking Jean Grey. Sorry. She was with Magneto in the comics? Oh my God. Damn, Rogue. Really getting after it. Damn. Okay, anywho. So, because she can touch Magneto. Wait, her powers don't work on Magneto? That doesn't make sense. How is that possible? Because he can, because of his shield? Oh. Huh. That doesn't sound right to me, chat, but. Okay. So, anywho, obviously now we're seeing Gambit and Rogue coming into Marvel. It says November 14th, which, let me check my watch here, is what, 3 days away? So this is very soon. The devs are kind of cooking right here, bro. This is, in my opinion, these are two very, like, heavy-hitting characters, which I kind of talked about a little bit beforehand in the sense of, I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. This might be a hot take. You can take this as a hot take. Some of the characters they've released, I feel like they have other characters that could just smack, right? And I'm going to use, like, as someone that really plays tank a lot, right? I'm going to use, like, Doctor Doom, right? They could have Doctor Doom in this game. You know what I'm saying? And they have you can have Juggernaut, bro, like running around as a tank. Like, there's a lot of very high potential characters, and they haven't been dropped. Like, they came out with the Thing. They gave us the Thing. You can have Colossus. You know what I'm saying? So, like, they really are, you can tell they're kind of cooking now because we got Gambit and Rogue, which are two heavy-hitting characters. And I'm sure we all saw it, but just to emphasize it, Cyclops. Which I'd seen the leaks about Rogue. I've seen the leaks about Gambit. I had no idea about Cyclops potentially coming to this game. Dude, the devs, so you mean to tell me at the end of the year here, we got Rogue, Gambit 100% with a potential Cyclops coming to this game? Yo, Marvel devs are in the lab. They're in the lab. You know what I'm saying, chat? Now, here's my question, chat. All right. Here's my question. They just teased 3 characters. Do you think we are going to see one in Cyclops, Rogue, and Gambit? Do you think we are going to see a different character in each class? That's kind of the thought I'm having now. And if that's the case, you have Rogue and Gambit, right? Or is this going to be Gambit's DPS? Cyclops is also DPS? And Rogue is strategist? Chat, what are you looking at, bro? Listen, man. Listen. I got to be honest with you, chat. I feel like they could spin. Okay, this might be a hot take. I do agree with Gambit as a DPS. I think Rogue could be a sick strategist. But hear me out. Is there a world where Cyclops could be a tank? Or even Rogue? Now, okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Okay, Cyclops, I think, is a stretch for a tank. Rogue, I think there's a way they could make her character with her abilities where she could be a tank. Like, Rogue, with her, like, even the way she works, right? She steals life. She steals powers away from people. Like, she could do this kind of, like, almost self-healing sort of a tank. I'm very curious to see how they're going to make that work. I do agree. I think Gambit's 100% a DPS. Well, then again, bro, there's no way they would do this. They're not going to do Gambit like Kiriko, right? Where he's like throwing cards to heal people. No way. Could he? They could. I don't think Gambit could be the tank. Out of all these characters, Cyclops, Rogue, and Gambit, I think Rogue would be the tank, to be honest. If I had to pick one, I think the only one that could be a tank is Rogue. And to be honest with you, this may just be 2 damage, and they have Rogue as a support. But I'm gonna be honest with you, us tank players need a little something here. Chad, stop looking, bro. Stop. Us tank players, we need a little something here. We really do, man. So I'm hoping that maybe one of these. Sam, you guys just got Angela. Fine. Whatever. I forgot about her. I don't know how, but I forgot. Listen, one of these characters has to be a strategist. That is period. Because it's been Deadpool, it's been Angela, and there's been no love for strategists. So one of them has to be a strategist. So it's probably going to be Rogue. Sidebar conversation here. Who is this? And what is this chess map? This is like beautiful. This little image, by the way. Oh, did I say Deadpool? I meant Daredevil. Sorry. Yo, could you think they could do Deadpool as a tank? He takes a lot of damage, right? He's kind of like super strength, isn't he? Maybe not. Oh, this is the Grandmaster. Gotcha, bro. Like Deadpool has regen, right? Maybe that's the tank we're gonna get. That could be sick. Anywho, okay, this is a very exciting. Listen, when does this start? So we got season 5, November 14th. I will be there. And listen, I said this before and I'll say it again. Arc Raider, there's a lot this week that I want to check out, but now we have an actual confirmation on this being out November 14th for season 5. I'm going back, boys. So you got me on Marvel. You got me on Arc Raiders, Battlefield 6 BR. I want to dabble in that. Black Ops 7 launches this Friday. Yo, is this the same day as BO7 launch?